Hey guys, today is day 2 of fractions or dividing fractions. So here is your warm-up for today. I would like you to do 6 divided by 3/7 and 12 divided by 2/3. So just do it anywhere on paper that you have in front of you. So pause the video, and when you come back, I will go over it for you. Okay, so pause it. Okay, hopefully you are back with the answers to these division problems. So we talked about yesterday how all of the division problems, you are changing them to multiplication. So the saying that you use is keep, change, flip. And that's going to help you remember the steps in order to change your division problems to multiplication. So the first number we keep the same. So 6, we're just going to write as 6 over 1. So it stays the same. I just put a whole number over 1. We change the sign from division to multiplication. And then we're going to flip or find the reciprocal of 3/7, and that will be 7/3. So from here, we just go and we're going to multiply fractions like normal. So across the numerator, 6 times 7 is 42. 1 times 3 is 3. And then you have to do 42 divided by 3 because fractions are division, and you get 14. Okay, if you wanted to use your calculator just to simplify that, you should get 14 over 1, which I'm hoping that you know is 14. Same thing. Takes you to the answer either way you want. So 12 divided by 2/3. So same thing. Keep 12 the same. So 12 stays over 1. We're going to change division to multiplication. Flip or find the reciprocal of 2/3, which is 3 over 2. So then you just multiply. 12 times 3 is 36. 1 times 2 is 2. 36 divided by 2 is 18. Okay, so hopefully you did well on those two problems. So like I said yesterday, every day I'm going over one word problem from Friday because I heard that they were confusing. So today we are going over problem number 2. So this problem I would star. There is one very similar to this problem on your test that's coming up after Thanksgiving. So your test is not before Thanksgiving, so don't worry, it's not till after. So number 2 says that 5/6 of the 90 pets in the pet show are cats. So we know that there are 90 pets, and 5/6 of them are cats. So 4/5 of the cats are calico cats. So of these 5/6 cats, 4/5 of them are calico cats. It's just a specific type of cat. So number A, or the first question, asks, what fraction of the pets are calico cats? So we know that 5/6 of the pets are cats, but of those cats, 4/5 are calico. So of is going to tell us to multiply. So we are looking for 4/5 of 5/6, which we just want to multiply. So 4/5 times 5 over 6. 4 times 5 is 20. 5 times 6 is 30. These are each divisible by 10 to get 2/3. Okay, so 2/3 of the pets are calico cats. So how many of the pets are calico cats? So I just kind of said it, which kind of gives it away. So we just figured out the fraction of pets that are calico cats. So 2/3 of the pets are calico cats. Do we know how many pets there are? Oh, we do. There's 90 pets. So we need to find 2/3 of 90. Or 2/3 times 90, okay? Of means multiplication when you have two numbers around it. So we're going to do 2/3 times 90 over 1. And then just multiply across. 2 times 90 is 180. 3 times 1 is 3. 180 divided by 3, because that's what fractions are, is 60. So 60 of the pets are calico cats. Okay? So like I said, there is a problem like that on the test. Okay? So if we're talking about fractions of something, we're multiplying. Okay? I know it's weird, I know it's different, but we're just going to have to keep practicing to get better at it. So on to division. So today's day 2 of dividing fractions. Today we are switching it up. Yesterday we did a whole number divided by a fraction. Today we're going to switch it around, and we are going to do a fraction divided by a whole number, okay? Because order matters in division. Two totally different things if the order is different, okay? So I'm going to read the problems, and then I want you to think about the division problem and how we're going to set it up, and then we're going to talk about how to solve it. So Peter has 1/4 pound of candy to give out to his 4 brothers. How much candy will each brother get? So we are doing division, so it's obviously going to be division, but to set up your problem, what divided by what? I always like to tell kids that the first number is the total or whatever is being split up. Okay? That's the easiest way to set up the problem. So what in this situation is being split up? Well, I'm hoping you're not splitting up the brothers, because that's not okay to split up people. So we are actually splitting up 1/4 pound of candy. So we're taking the 1/4 pound of candy and we're dividing it up or giving it out to 4 brothers. So it is 1/4 divided by 4, okay? So I'm going to show you, you can use the area model to solve this. Once again, you're just going to do the models to get like a visual of it. And then moving forward, you can just do the keep, change, flip. Okay? So area model. We are going to start with what we're dividing up, and we're going to draw what we're actually dividing up. So we are dividing up a 1/4 pound of candy. So we're going to draw a 1/4 pound of candy. So the whole rectangle is a pound, and we just have a 1/4 of the pound. Okay, so drawing that, by the way, we're on the next page of your packet, which is page 18. If you do not have your packet, you're just doing this in your notebook. If you have your packet, get on page 18 for me. Okay, if you're not ready yet, you can feel free to pause me, but I'm going to keep going so the video isn't too long. So we have 1/4 or 1/4 pound of candy. And what are we doing? We're dividing it into 4 groups or amongst 4 people. So we're literally going to cut this into 4 groups. And we want to know how much each brother is going to get. So this is group 1, brother 2, brother 3, and brother 4, okay? So one brother is going to get this much. So how many boxes is shaded for that brother? This box right here is shaded, so the brother gets 1 out of how many boxes total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So each brother would get 1/16 of a pound of candy. Okay. So the method you probably want to use, multiplying by the reciprocal. Keep, change, flip. Keep, change, flip. So we are doing 1/4 divided by 4. So I would suggest the first step is to put your whole number over 1. So this is actually 1/4 divided by 4 over 1. That just makes it easier to flip it and gives you a better visual. So a lot of kids love to skip the step of actually writing the division problem. They like to just go right to the multiplication. I will tell you that's the number one place kids make mistake. Write the division problem so you can actually see the physical flip, okay? So from here, we're going to keep change flip. Keep the first number, which is 1/4. Change the division sign to multiplication. Flip 4/1, which is 1/4. And then you just multiply. 1 times 1 is 1. 4 times 4 is 16. So 1/16 of a pound. And then if you liked the common denominators, you could do the same thing. Find a common denominator, 1/4 divided by 4, which is 4/1. So I want to get common denominator. So 4 on the bottom is going to be the easiest. So multiply 1 to get 4. 4 times 4 is 16. So this is really 1/4 divided by 16/4. And then you just divide your numerator. So it's 1/16. Okay? So pause the video to copy that down if you don't have it down with me. But I'm going to keep on moving on. Try not to make these videos long. I'm sorry. I just love showing you examples. So the next problem asks, how much lasagna will each person get if 3 friends decide to share half of a pan of lasagna equally? So what is the division problem here? Because I only see one number. So you have to think about this. What is being divided up? Because that's my first number. So once again, do not divide up people. It's not okay. So what is being divided up here? It's the lasagna. So we have half of a pan of lasagna. So that's actually my number. So I'm taking half of a pan of lasagna and I'm dividing it up amongst 3 friends. So it's really 1/2 divided by 3. Okay, so area model. So here's my pan of lasagna. Guess I should have made it red, but we're having some blue lasagna tonight for dinner. So here's my half of a pan of lasagna. Okay, there it is, half full. And I'm going to take it, and I'm going to cut it into 3 equal shares. So here's 1 friend, 2 friend, 3 friends. How much is 1 friend getting? 1 box is shaded out of 6. So each friend gets 1/6 of the pan. I think that one, the area model for that one definitely is a good visual. But I'm sure you all just want to multiply by the reciprocal. So 1/2 divided by 3. We're going to make 3 a fraction. So, as I'm saying 3, I write 3. 1/2 divided by 3/1. So we're going to keep change flip. Keep 1/2. Change division to multiplication. And then flip 3/1. So you get 1/3. Now you multiply. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 3 is 6. So 1/6 of the pan. So common denominators, we have 1/2 divided by 3/1. We want to make the denominators 2 would be the easiest. So we get 6/2. So 1/2 divided by 6/2. So just divide the numerators. 1 divided by 6. There you go. Okay. So I would like you to try all 3 methods for the last one on your own. It'll be okay, I promise. So a waitress pours 3/4 of a gallon of juice equally into 5 pitchers. What fraction of the gallon of juice is in each pitcher? So write the problem first. I'll help you out with that. So think about, what are we dividing up? We are dividing the 3/4 gallon of juice into 5 groups or 5 pitchers. Okay, so I want you to start by doing the area model. Then you may do your favorite, multiply by the reciprocal, and then your common denominators. I want you to try it. Okay, so pause the video and then come back when you are done. Okay, you should be done. If not, shame on you for not actually doing it, but here is my work. So the red in my area model is the 3/4 that I shaded. And then I went and cut it into 5 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in one picture, 3 were shaded out of 20 total. When you multiplied by the reciprocal, you should have gotten 3/20 as well. And then common denominators, 3/20. Okay? So if you are struggling, if you really don't understand the area model, not a big deal. It's just a visual that's meant to help you out. If you don't understand it, not the end of the world. This is what you really need to take away from the lesson. So you may use that method on all of the practice today. You are on page 19 and 20 today, okay? It is 13 problems. Okay, so the directions say to use a model for 1 through 4. If you really do not understand the model, just do the multiply by the reciprocal, keep, change, flip. Does not matter. I just want you practicing all of these problems, okay? So doing all of these pages, if you don't have the packet is attached to the assignment. And other than that, you have your formative to do. Do not forget the test corrections are due tomorrow. If you are doing them, please send me a picture of your work. And if you're not doing them, shame on you for not getting extra points, okay?